John written in front of me. Very sorry, Tom. How you doing anyway, Tom? Are you well?
I'm well. Are you well, Jerry?
Are you in the house yourself? It's Tom and Jerry. Are you in the house yourself, Tom?
Yes, indeed. I'm chasing the cat a bit. Chasing the cat's tail as usual. Stuart, good afternoon, good evening. Is that Stuart Diggle, the ex-referee?
Yes.
Hi, Stuart. Can I take have a chat with yourself, if possible, very briefly, before I make my main substantive point?
Keep it clean, Tom. Keep it clean.
Fire away, Tom.
Yeah, Stuart, you were the referee. Sorry, can you confirm, were you the referee for a Celtic match where Celtic were winning 1-0 and Neil Lennon at the corner of the box went down, having been attacked by a Rangers player, and he denied to give the penalty to Celtic, which possibly would have made it 2-0, but Rangers equalised. Was that yourself that was the referee at the time?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about, Tom, but if it was me...
Yeah, the incident was, I'm sure, as I say, Rangers scored in the last minute of the game. I think it was Brahim and Danny. It was a corner. The ball was in the Rangers box in front of...
The game was at Ibrox, and Celtic had gone in front, and the Neil Lennon penalty incident was literally 2 minutes after that, and it was the Stonewall penalty of all time.
No, I know who the referee was.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
I know who it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I know. I think you'll find it was Kenny Clark. Sorry, Kenny, for grassing you there, but I think you'll find it was Kenny Clark.
The referees make mistakes, and now the public, all we ask for is for proper transparency. You know, for example, in England they have the rule where if you support that team, then you won't be able to get that game. Now we don't have, we don't suffer from such a rule up here. Some fans have been suggested in calling this for ages, because at least show transparency, because what happened a couple of years ago with the honest mistake season, that Celtic found out that Neil Lennon was lied to by in a collusion between, was it the match commander, the match official, and the linesman, and the linesman became the whistleblower, and he had to lose his job as a result of that. Now, I don't think that's a suitable method of football authority to be happening in Scotland, that a football manager can ask a simple question, and then what happened, fast forward the media. The person who made the remarks after that game was Stuart Houston, not Neil Lennon, yet Hugh and all the rest of the media were blaming Neil Lennon for this referee strike, but Neil Lennon didn't say
no, I've never, listen, I've never blamed Neil Lennon for any referee strike.
Other people in the media.
Tom, can I cut in? Because it sounds like you're making a point about a game that was dealt with 2 seasons ago. Is the point you're trying to make here, that the cut and thrust of it, that you want referees to declare an allegiance at the start of the season?
At least show that there is transparency. At least try to show that there's...
Well, how do they show transparency?
Did they show that by saying that the reason I gave that was because I support the other team? Is that what you mean? I mean, that's
okay, go back to the Rangers 10 in a row season where Celtic stopped it. The last Rangers game was officiated there by Bobby Tate, who asked to officiate that game as it was Ian Durant's last game at Ibrox, and Bobby Tate was his last game, and he asked to officiate that. Bobby Tate,
I covered that
the Freemasonic referee who is seen in a picture with a Rangers jersey and a Masonic club.
I covered
it's okay, we're not the Rangers family.
All right, Tom,
that's okay as a referee to do that.
I covered that particular story, and
is that okay? Answer that question.
Well, as soon as you stop talking, I'll answer that question. It was, for me, a ludicrous decision that a referee could request that his last game take place at Ibrox, particularly when the outcome of the championship was riding on games played that weekend. So I thought that was something that was incorrect on the part of the governing body. But Tom is making great play of the Neil Lennon incident, and I am confirming to you, Jerry, having been at the game, that it was a Stonewall penalty. And if Kenny Clark missed it, that's what happens. I could also give you instances of Rangers being denied penalty claims at Celtic Park or at Ibrox, because that happens with referees. They're human beings.
Tom, I've told you, you've got a point to make about Celtic selling Ki Sung Yeung.
Well, can I get that? Can I address what the point we just made there?
No, Tom, I don't want you to, because you've already addressed your own point. You answered it. I want you to move on to the point you spoke about, which was Celtic selling Ki Sung Yeung.
I'd rather deal with the Masonic cover-up that you want.
All right, no worries, Tom. Cheers, thanks for your call. 0845 500 1025 is the number to call. I've got Stevie.